Okay, here's another League of Legends game coming your way, this time with Skarner in the jungle. Lane matchups are as follows. Okay, Zyra did load, it's just AFK. We have Viktor mid against, I'm gonna say, Master Yi. We have Fiora top against Trundle. I'm Skarner in the jungle against Aatrox. We have Jinx partnered with Zyra bot against Annie and Vayne.
The battle approaches.
So, as for the Yi, he can kind of speed through the Viktor gravity field, so... Okay, that kind of explains it. Well, you can still win, you just gotta be hella aggressive. But anyway, let's go over how Skarner works. I was saying, Yi can kind of speed through the gravity field on Viktor to ignore the stun. Unfortunately for him, the Zyra roots and my suppression are things he's going to have a little bit of trouble with. But anyway, let's go over how Skarner works. Your passive is Crystallizing Sting, your spells apply stacks Crystal Venom. After 3 stacks, your next auto attack will deal bonus damage and stun the target for a half second. The duration scales with level, something like levels 7 and 13, maxing out 1 second. It's never anything special, but your ult can also detonate the stacks to deal additional damage. Sadly, you can't apply the stacks while the stun is on cooldown, which makes little sense and cuts into Skarner's DPS. Q is Crystal Slash, deal point-blank AoE damage to nearby enemies. You buff yourself with Crystal Energy, it in turn increases your attack and movement speed. You can stack it a few times. And when they stick around like that, I think I just need to get in the habit of turning on the small camp. Basically, I do need the stun in order to clear this very safely and quickly. So, right here, and now I get to apply my additional stun. And it's a pretty safe clear, even if it's not exactly as fast as if I had the ground buff. Now let's go grab ourselves a crab.
We think alike, summoner.
And I'm not going to try anything funny on Yi right now. One thing to keep in mind for this game is that I do need to be a bit careful with how I build, because if I go too tanky, Trundle is just going to steal all of that. And they got his flash. Not entirely sure how Fiora loses that. And I'm actually going to leave that right there. She has teleport, he does. She just had to have messed up royally.
This world is so strange.
He got me. So, do I want... Yeah, I'm gonna grab this. I basically wanted to pop his passive and get out of there, but no luck.
My scepter is ready.
ally has been slain.
And I don't know what Fiora's doing down here.
The battle approaches.
Yeah, if she went for the Gromp, that pretty much means she forfeits lane, and there's really no chance of recovery for her. Help me clear this, you freak. Some of these players just outright scare me.
The crystal scar is weak.
Going to go back right now for the Cinder. Red buff will be coming up shortly. As for the lane itself, 35-46, so Jinx is winning in that regard. It's just the Zyra is a tad sloppy. And going heavy consumable.
We await our time. This world is so strange. My stinger is ready. On all lanes.
She should have Blade Waltz to potentially turn her dive around. Since there's 3 here, there's actually very little I can do. E has Smite, if you remember, so right there's her chance to Blade Waltz.
My kind.
You're here, grab it. Going to pull this back a bit because we don't know what E smited. Or wait, did we kill you? Yeah, we killed you. Who's the survivor? Trundle?
On all
To be perfectly honest, I didn't quite see who I ulted. I just flash ulted. This is going to delay the boots a little bit more, but on my next back I can finish the Cinder Hulk, I can grab the boots and upgrade my trinket. Especially without my flash, the movement speed is a lot more of an issue.
my stinger is ready.
Ally has been slain. Your turret has been destroyed.
We await our time.
He hasn't soloed that yet. And that means my ward just went to waste.
Rampage. Your team has destroyed the turret.
I see the wisdom in that. This world is so strange.
Red's up in 45, so I definitely need to go back.
I missed
Your
my
team has destroyed a turret.
This world is so strange. We await our time. The battle approaches.
I was kind of hoping that would be up, but oh well. I accidentally cleared it. Yeah, Vayne's survival in the grand scheme of things means next to nothing. And looking at their team, there's so much AD here that I can't justify anything other than Ninja Tabby.
Dominating.
This may come in handy for a getaway, so I definitely want it.
I see the wisdom in
Meanwhile, Fiora is going down. And we should get the tower out of this. Maybe even the inhibitor one. It's up to the team on how they want to play that out, though. So let's grab that. We are going to grab this. She doesn't have boots yet, so... One more. And I'd probably recommend Fiora actually get a Zephyr this game. This is one of those niches where it really does matter.
we think alike, summoner.
An enemy has been slain. Your team has destroyed a turret.
On all.
So in the Vayne chase, I didn't get the chance to explain, but we got everything of hers. Her ult, her flash, and I didn't burn anything. I don't think any of my teammates did. And apparently she missed the blue buff steal, or she's trolling. One of the two. Oh no, she juked us!
Can fix all your flaws.
Now, staying is a tad risky. That was tad odd.
The crystal scar is weeping.
And I actually want the scuttle crab. This is coming up. We need to be prepared. So let's finish this.
Killing spree.
And down goes Aatrox. So he rushed a Bloodthirster. Was he able to cancel that?
This world is so strange.
But I have the Chain Vest to rushing Thornmail. Yeah, there's no way for most of them to get in here other than stepping into where we have vision. Now we need to help ourselves to the mid.
An ally has been slain.
Crystal scar is
Odds of getting this are fairly slim, but I'm going for it. Wait a second, we have eyes there.
An ally has been slain.
we await our
And looks like there's a throw coming here.
Rampage. Shut down.
I miss my kind.
Basically right there I wanted eyes on the Baron. Just in case we lost a lot more than we actually did there.
An enemy has been slain.
On all late.
Now I'm pulling him off of his frozen domain. By pulling him off, he loses the healing, plus he has to walk a little bit further before he can collect his movement speed.
We await our time.
Nothing amazing, but little annoyances, you know? So yeah, I think I'm going to really neglect MR here, because that way if Trundle does steal from me, Viktor is going to blow him away. It just comes down to that. We're leaving that up.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
I'll gladly tank that. So as excited as I was to see a jungle Aatrox when the game began, it simply has not panned out for them. So right there I used the passive to collect damage instead. I didn't get to see how much exactly.
The battle approaches.
but we've kind of ripped open their base. 75 damage for each stack. I didn't see if I had 2 or 3, but that's still an additional 150 or 225 if I stacked it correctly. In the meantime, I'm going back for my Thornmail right now. Warmogs. Ditching these. And the reason why I want this is because it's just raw health. I'm not actually getting any additional stats with it other than pure regen, which will help me in prolonged sieges and stuff like that. Like Vayne, I have to worry about Trundle. He's going to have increased damage this way, but the Thornmail is going to mitigate that, and I can also go for a Frozen Heart to even cut into his attack speed, which probably will be my next item.
My stinger is ready.
Wrong way. So in that case, you peel for your support. We're flexible like that. We're not Zack, sadly. Well, damn. So, yeah, Skarner game, and there's so much noise in the background that's a bit disappointing to try to record right now. But anyway, I can say that's going to be a light week in terms of uploads because there's a new patch coming out. I don't want to record a lot of them and just have them be outdated. So, I don't know if there's going to be 2 or 3 videos and then one after patch video, of course. So that's it for now. Thoughts and observations will be in the description. I'm the Hero of Light. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.